So I think that's neat. You don't have to live in a big city to be successful. It has absolutely nothing to do with where you live. It has nothing to do with what the economy's like right now. It has everything to do with what you want and how bad you want it. The company is so well known. I mean, I haven't yet run across someone who said, "What's Avon?" I mean, you can use the name in ads, having the lettering on the car, posters on bulletin boards, everything that I do, people immediately know what it is. Classified line ads is where I still get the majority of my recruits, and those are people that are interested in working. They looked in the paper under Help Wanted, they saw the company name and called me. Hey Tara, it's Lisa Wilber with Avon. Just checking to make sure your first order went all right. I see that you placed your first order. Congratulations. If you need any additional supplies, though, give me a call, 1-800-25. The ads, I think the two things that are most important aren't the wording. It's the 800 number, because people will call those for some reason. They're real cheap. And also answering live. So that's why I have people that work with me here, because we try to answer every call live. Oh, actually, I didn't think I'd like working with my mom, but it's a lot of fun, actually.
Well, it's one of those life experiences when they tell you you can always learn something from your children if you listen. That's it.
We get along a lot better. When I was a teenager, we didn't get along at all. And, of course, now we're buddies, so we have Avon in common.
The companionship that we have is very good. Yeah, I mean, we work together well. She does her job, I do my job, and we don't have any problems that way.
She's a full-time employee of mine, and she does Avon on the side. And that sounds kind of funny because she's President's Counsel. She sells over $110,000 a year. And she's also on the verge of Executive Unit Leader. So she does really well. Look at all of these things. These are actually all awards that both me and my mom have earned. These on the top here, and these all on the top here, are all district awards for selling and for recruiting. These are all recruiting bears that we got. These little Mrs. Albies are ones that we get on our table setting at the President's Club dinners. In Orlando, we stayed at Portofino Bay Hotel, and that was for everybody that went on that trip. And these are all district awards. That was being #1 in my division for leadership. These actually are the hardest ones to get. Those are the national awards for, all of these are for leadership actually. If I feel really down or depressed or want to quit, which doesn't matter how much money I'm getting those days I want to quit, I can come down here and look and say, wow, what other company would treat you like this? You know, they have all these nice things they give us.
My boat, Lisa Marie, after my wife, of course. Then the boat was actually nice enough to call it the Lisa Marie, because I've had several other boats, but I wouldn't name a boat after my wife unless it was a deep, really nice boat, so.
He was the reason that I did this full time. When I first was laid off my job as a secretary, I was earning about $20,000 a year, and for me that was big money. I was about 25, and when I came home and I'd lost the job, I was crying, and I mean hysterical crying. And he says, honey, why don't you do more with that Avon thing you've been playing with? And I said, yeah, right. I don't know anybody earning 20 grand a year doing Avon. In my district, no one even sold 20 grand a year. He said, I know you can do it. I know you can. You can sell ice to Eskimos, honey.
I figured she could do that, but I didn't realize what she was really going to end up doing.
Yeah. Are you pretty proud of her?
Oh, absolutely.
My husband believes in me so much. Maybe I should believe in me a little bit more.
I am very proud of her. From what she's accomplished, from what little she had to start with.
I'm not sure you ever get out of the trailer park mentality. Well, I'm glad I escaped. Let's just leave it at that. No, I mean, it's nice, but it's just not someplace I wanted to live all the whole rest of my life. This is where I used to live. When I lost my job, I didn't put my hand out. You know, I tried to help myself. And they said, why do you work so much? You shouldn't work so much. You should have a life. And I said, well, I'm going to get rich first and I can have a life later. The first year I only earned about $12,000, and I invested it all back in and then some. But last year I took in $230,000, and this year, if I've figured it out right, it'll be $250,000, $250,000. So I mean, if you stick it out at the beginning, you end up getting the bigger money. But if you think it's going to be $250,000 the first year, you'll quit too easy. And I think sticking it out is a lot easier if you know that the beginning is rough. When they say you'll never make anything out of yourself, I say, watch me. That's all I say. Watch me. If you don't think anyone can do it, watch me. I'll prove you wrong.
She's always been a person that she makes up her mind to do something. She's going to do it no matter what you say. She says she's going to do it, she's going to do it. Sometimes it makes me tired thinking about all she's going to do in one day, but nevertheless.
What I've done so far is just the beginning. I'm just getting started. So I don't want anybody to decide what the most I can do is. I don't think there's any limit. That's the one thing I've learned over this much time, is that I can do anything that I want to do if I want to do it bad enough.